Hello, in case you're not super familiar with Blackboard, Blackboard Ultra, or our physics class on Blackboard Ultra, I'd like to give you an orientation so that you can have a heads up for the components in our final grade, our grading rubrics. And next, I'm going to give you an orientation on different parts of Blackboard Ultra where you can access course materials. First, 30% of the course will be what we call the spoken final. I will explain the details later. You can also look at the module first by yourself. The second part is teamwork communication grade self-report. So this has two parts. Every week, we have a regular weekly discussion. And in addition to that, we have what we call class Q&A. That's extra credits. So all regular discussions, each one count 1 point, and each post on the class Q&A count 1 point. So together, a student can earn up to 20 points. So this is a total of 50. Besides the spoken final and teamwork grade self-report, students will earn 15% by taking the tests. 15% by taking the weekly quizzes. And also, I say weekly, just every quiz. During the summer, we have shorter period of time, and these quizzes comes more frequent than weekly. And also the lab reports, that's 20%. So that's grading rubrics. Spoken final, teamwork grade, self-reporting, tests, quizzes, and lab reports. Now, let me show you how to access everything. On the top of the Blackboard Ultra display, the first item you're going to look at is content. So when you click content, you're going to see the different modules and different tests. And the next thing you're going to use is announcements. Announcements, whenever we have important messages for the class, I'll put it in an announcement. Besides the announcement, we also have the gradebook. So you're going to see different gradebook items. As time goes by, I will update the due date for each assignment before they are assigned to you. And also, one thing I like to point out, our tests, quizzes, and lab reports are graded offline, which means Blackboard doesn't really know when you turn it in. So in case Blackboard shows it's overdue, but you already submitted, if you have submitted, don't worry about the Blackboard sign because it doesn't know you have submitted or that it's graded offline. I will periodically upgrade the Blackboard's gradebook after manually grade them. So just bear with me with that. Don't worry about it. If you submit it, you should be fine. Okay, so that's gradebook. And last but not the least is messages. You all can email me, but what's more efficient is messaging me because sometimes I'm bombarded with emails. If you put your questions or any request in a message, it's much easier for me to access, and also it's guaranteed that I'm not going to lose it. So I have shown you the content, announcements, gradebook, and messages. So discussions can also be accessed in a chapter. So there are two ways to get to the discussions. Now, let me show you as example here. Chapter 1, for example, here. Chapter 1. Okay, so this is not available yet, but it'll be made available. So if you open up the chapter, you are going to be able to see the quizzes, the lab, the lecture, and discussions. Test will be provided by the time the test module is open. So that's what you're going to have. So you're going to go to the chapters and the modules to access the content. If you have any question, feel free to ask. And there's no bad question except the question you kept in your head. and not asking. So I would encourage each one to ask. Asking is strength, not weakness, and asking is to clarify, to expand your knowledge, and sometimes also to help me find out any glitches in the class. So this is Blackboard. Feel free to ask any question.